Assignment 8B, social media research. We're going to use a research document to perform a historical investigation to uncover the positive and negative impacts of social media networking sites in America, our society today, and the world around us. So the directions: use the following document to uncover historical evidence of the positive and negative impact of social media networking sites in America and the world. So as we're reading, you highlight the positive impact of social media in green, highlight the negative impact of social media in yellow. So now as I pulled up my page of social media, I want you to open up yours. So go back over here and click on social media research document and put it side by side with mine. I'll give you a minute to do that. All right, your screen should have my history of social media page on the left, and on the right should be your page, history of social media. I'm going to do a small part to show you how, and then you do the rest of the entire document yourself. So here we are. Our social networking site's good for our society, and this is the history of social media. The directions as you read: highlight according to the key below. A yellow highlight equals social media, bad for society. A green highlight equals social media, good for society. All right, and you might have to interpret some of this based on your own experiences and what you think the data is telling you. Okay, so let's look right here. Around 7 out of 10 Americans, 7 out of every 10 Americans use social media sites such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, up from 26% in 2008. That means more Americans are using social media networking sites than ever before. Okay? On social media sites, users may develop biographical profiles, about themselves, communicate with friends and strangers. They may do research and share thoughts and photos, music, links, and more. Well, the first piece of data that we just read are more people are using social media than ever before. Okay. So that's really to inform more than anything else. We don't really know if it's good or bad. Over here, this implies social media sites, they develop stories about themselves, they communicate with friends and strangers, share their thoughts, photos, music, links, and more. I would put that would be more that you would think that that was good, right? Obviously, it can be in the negative as well, but I'm going to highlight that green right now, and we'll see where this goes, okay? So you can highlight that green if you want. And now we look at our world map of social networks. You learn something right here. I don't know if you're aware. In blue, you see North America, South America, most of Europe right here, most of Africa, part of the Middle East, South Asia, Australia, Indonesia, where I'm moving the cursor. Anything in blue is dominated by Facebook. Anything in brown is absolutely dominated by Instagram. It's interesting. It's come all the way over here to Afghanistan. Everything else you may or may not have heard of. Many of these other sites are government-run networking sites because they don't allow freedom of social networking. So in China, you have something called Qzone, and Qzone is a government-run site. Okay, the government dictates what people in that country are allowed to see and what they're not allowed to see, according to social networking, right? According to what the government thinks is best for its people. And then you can see these other networking sites. I don't know if you ever heard them before. The other social networking sites that you use are very popular, but these are the most popular in the world. All right. Follow me. You should be following me. Let's move on. See, map of the world showing the most popular social networking sites in each country. All right, let's get ready to highlight. Green is good, yellow is bad. Proponents who support social media sites. Okay, so these are people who believe it's good for our society. Proponents who support social media sites say that the online communities promote increased interaction with friends and family. They offer teachers, librarians, and students valuable access to educational support materials. And it facilitates social, political change, disseminates useful information rapidly. Oh, this is all the positive impact of social media networking sites on society. So I highlight that green. Do that now. Now let's look at the second paragraph. Opponents against social media. So this is probably the negative. They say that the sites, social media networking sites, they prevent face-to-face communication. They waste time on frivolous activities. They alter children's brains and behavior, making them more prone to ADHD. That's attention deficit disorder. They expose users to predators like pedophiles and burglars, and they spread false and potentially dangerous information. So this is the possible negative impacts on society. Your job is to read the rest of the page, the rest of the research, and there's some did you know, it was very interesting, and that's it right here. So you can read all of this. And as you read, anything that reflects a positive impact of social media, highlight it in green. Anything that reflects negative impact of social media, highlighted in yellow. Okay? You have the rest of the period to finish this. If you finish early, you can go back to the image analysis if you need to finish that assignment. If you have any questions, let me know. You have the rest of the period. You can begin.